Guys, I have not recovered from last night's episode. Have you? Like, so many different things happened, and I just can't deal with all of it. I just can't. Hopefully, you can see me now. There was a little bit of a delay with this Google chat or whatever. Okay, good. Looks like you guys can see me. But anyway, yes, I mean, thank you so much, Rachel. There are a lot of questions, absolutely. There's so many things I'm trying to process. I don't even know where to start, but I will start. I guess I'll start with this, that I think it's the best episode. If you follow me on Twitter, you saw me say this. I think it's the best episode that they've ever done for the entire series, and it's everything that I hope that the show could be. Now, that doesn't mean that the AD reveal and the 2-hour finale for the series is going to be awesome, because who really knows? But thank you, Lindy. This is from H&M. They may still have it. I got it a couple months ago, just in case anybody wants to go get one. But yeah, so I'm just trying to focus on what we saw last night and how amazing that was, and not worry about what they're going to do with the series finale, because really, who knows? But I loved it so much. It's been interesting to me to get your feedback on YouTube and on Twitter. Some people really disliked it. So I was pretty surprised, because I feel like, I don't know, I just felt like it was really, 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 really good. Anyway, so I'm sorry, I'm trying to turn off this blanket. I had this blanket turned on and it was like burning me up. So that's what I was doing, like an electric blanket. It shouldn't have been turned on, but it was. Anyways, so let's talk about, wow, where do we start? Okay, well, we definitely know. See, I'm not really sure how many people are dead. That's one of the big questions. Like, I don't think Spencer is dead, first of all. Definitely Noel is dead because he's beheaded. But it looked like in the promo that Spencer was alert in the hospital, like on a hospital bed. So now the other thing, there was some confusion about like who shot Spencer. And at first I was watching it with you guys and I thought it was Jenna, but it appears that it was AD that did it, and that the shots that Jenna fired did not hit anyone. Also, I'm very concerned about Sydney, who just kind of showed up and then never showed up again. So I don't know what her role is in this, but this makes me nervous, because to me, she's a very insignificant character. And I'm concerned they're trying to make her into something bigger. Yes, the way that Noel died definitely was like Scream Queens, Will. I agree with you. But for me, the biggest shocker, I mean, there was some shocking things, especially that Spencer is the secret child. But the Nicole thing is very shocking, and I've seen different opinions about that. Some people think that it was fake, but I don't know how A could have made a fake video with a dead person. I just don't know. I mean, if they're going to say that, if they come back next season and say that that was a fake video and that he edited it together or whatever, that's like really, really, really silly, like beyond dumb, like worse than the CC reveal, you know? So I don't know. And then I've seen some people say that they think she was imagining it, but that doesn't really make any sense to me. Like, why would she imagine it? She had just spoken to him on the phone. She was waiting for him at home. So, yeah, Eva says masks. And I mean, honestly, I mean, come on. If they're trying to say those were masks, I've watched it a few times. That was definitely the person who plays Nicole, and that was definitely Ian. So yeah, and then we had the news that Allison is pregnant, and some people were saying it's Emily's egg. So let's not even go there. Let's hope to God that's not the truth, because that's just a little bit too weird for me. But yeah, I mean, I loved how so many things happened. It started out just a little bit slow. And if you guys were watching me last night, or you watched that sometime today, you know, it was like, oh my God, things need to happen. But then when they started happening, I think like the Ezra thing was first, and then maybe like the Allie was pregnant thing. And then everything just kept happening like so fast that it was hard to keep up. So, you know, I really liked it. Even if I'm not even saying that it was good for PLL, like I think it was a good episode. Like a lot of times I'm like, well, that's a good episode for PLL because PLL has a lot of issues. So if it's kind of good, I'm like, yeah, that was pretty good for them. But I think that they were good. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like my reactions, and I can definitely do more of that for 7B. I never knew people wanted to watch that, but you know, hey, I'm going to watch this show anyway, so I might as well watch it while I'm on camera. Yes. Oh, and Caleb, I thought that was very touching. Like, I love them being back together. I have always wanted them together. So in my personal opinion, I feel, oh my God, I don't know, because this show, I feel like Toby is dead, but they bring everyone back to life on this show. I think the only person they can't bring back is Noel, unless they're going to say that whoever was killed was someone wearing a Noel mask, which is going to make me very angry. But I'm going to be upset if the Nicole Ezra video was fake or masks or whatever. I'm going to be mad, honestly, if they try to say Toby didn't die or Yvonne didn't die. I mean, I'm glad that Yvonne died, but I don't know. Like, I hate the fact that this show is always bringing back dead people. And I honestly really thought that Nicole was dead after they played around with that storyline so much. And I never expected them to say she was alive. I mean, what? It was just so bizarre because he was like getting on the plane and the next thing he's on TV with her. So that was really weird. But it's really going to aggravate me if she was hallucinating, if she was dreaming, if that was an AD video. So I don't know. So Marlene's tweeting out that Toby is alive. Is that what's going on? Because again, I don't follow her on Twitter, and people were telling me last night that Keegan was tweeting that he was for sure dead. So I don't know, because I don't know. Yeah, so we don't know. We couldn't really tell. They never said he was dead on the show, and we couldn't really tell. It was just an assumption. But there's been a lot of speculation because he's never been shown on Snapchat. Maybe that's for a reason. People think he hasn't been filming. I don't know if he said he hasn't been filming. I don't know if he's making that up. I don't know. But it's not that I want him to die. It's just frustrating. But it's the Nicole storyline with Ezra is really frustrating. And I'm going to be really upset if somehow that was fake or a dream or something, because we can't keep playing these games. It's really getting old. Yeah, so Keegan put on Snapchat, "Rip Tobias." Okay, so who knows if that means anything or they're just playing with us or whatever. Yeah, we do know Ren will be back. I think we've known that for a little while now, which is amazing, of course. But as far as, actually, I saw Toby on Mona's Snapchat a while back, or on Janelle's Snapchat, but I think they were filming something else, and it wasn't PLL, because there was a bunch of other people who were like actors, and I've never seen them before, unless we're getting like a bunch of new characters. If the Ezra scene with Nicole was real, I personally do not think that Arya should take him back if he wants her back, because that was heartbreaking. That was wrong. And I mean, I just can't even believe it happened. And he should have told her, you know, "Hey, I'm not getting on the plane. Guess what? Nicole's alive," or something. But even then, that's wrong. It's all wrong. So I don't know. All of it's wrong. I mean, will they go ahead and get married? Yeah, maybe. But I think that's ridiculous. And she's putting herself down if she decides to take him back after she had to watch him like on national television, hugging and acting like he was in love with Nicole, if that was even real. So I don't know. So I'm just going to pretend that it's real because they wanted us to make us think it was real. And I'm going to be very mad if they were playing a game with us and it was fake or she was dreaming or whatever. But Trisha, I was saying a little bit earlier that I love the finale. I think it's the best episode of the entire series. Absolutely. Ava Allen, a YouTuber, is coming to 7B. I know her. I've seen some of her videos. Oh, I think she's the one that looks a little bit like Arya, right? That is crazy. That's good for her. I mean, that's awesome. But I definitely think that, I know I'm stuck on this Ezra thing, but I think that Arya should just be with Jason because he's hotter anyway, and he really seems to care about her, especially after last week's episode. So whatever. I think a lot of this show was fan service. A lot of this finale with the Emerson hookup finally after who knows how long. We had Psycho Paige again. I've been getting a lot of messages that people think she's AD, which would make me crazy upset. So, and I've been getting a lot of people asking me, like, who do I think is AD? And currently I have 3 people, but that could change. But I think it could be either Melissa, Ren, or Lucas. And I know Lucas has kind of been on the back burner. We haven't seen Melissa in forever. We haven't seen Ren since 2013. But, you know, this show, so whatever. But I really enjoyed 7A, like Bosco says, that it was good. I agree. And I was very happy with it because I honestly did not want to keep watching after 6B. And I didn't think they could pull it back together. And somehow I think that they've listened to the fans because it seems like they're doing a lot of things that the fans would appreciate. And I just feel like they're definitely doing things fans would like. Not everything, but a lot of things, you know? So, and then there was people who claim that they see, like with the person who was AD last night, that they saw long hair, like brown hair. Again, someone could be wearing a mask or a wig or whatever. They still could be a guy, something to throw us off. I don't know. But yeah. Okay, yes. And there's a speculation about the coffee with Mona and Caleb. Thank you, Jennifer. because they know how they like each other's coffee. But I remember they kind of used to team up a lot because they're both like tech geniuses. So maybe they knew about the coffee back then. But that would be very disappointing if they were hooking up and they were both villains. I would just be so angry. I don't think Jenna has a gun license. I think she was operating illegally because she's blind. And I mean, I could be completely wrong, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to insult anyone, but I don't know if you can get a gun license if you're blind. That seems to be very dangerous, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. That just seemed quite silly because obviously she didn't even know what she was doing. I mean, I really thought she could see, but last night she seemed to still be playing like she couldn't. And she obviously shot and didn't hit anyone. So I think if she could see, she probably would have hit someone. So I don't know. But there's a lot of questions here. I mean, now that we know that Noel is not Mary's kid, at least that's what we think. What was his obsession? Like, why was he so involved with this? Why was he so crazy? Why was he out to get the girls? Maybe they'll explain that. Let's hope they explain that. But I don't understand why he was so involved. Like, he was really involved. Like, yeah, he was acting pretty psychotic last night near the end. And I don't know what his motive is, like to be that invested in it. And then he made a statement that he had taught Jenna everything. Now, Jenna, obviously, she has some motivation to dislike the girls, some big reasons to dislike them. So I can understand her, but I don't get what his deal is. If you guys know, I've seen a lot of people like talking online on Twitter and everything that they don't understand his motivation. So if you guys think you understand what made him so angry, and motivated to be psychotic for all these years, like, let me know, because I don't know. But anyway, yeah, but I just thought it was really good and shocking, and I thought the death would be shocking. I mean, I guess the only person who we can confirm is dead is Noel, right? Which to me, whatever, because he's kind of like a secondary character. Yes, but who killed Charlotte? And is Noel mad because he thinks they killed Charlotte? And what was his relationship with Charlotte? Because I think he mentioned working with her, right? So he was definitely on her team. I don't think he killed her, or he's pretending like he didn't. It seemed like Charlotte, Jenna, and what's his name, Noel, were all on a team. And why was Mary there? That's another really good question, TISSCO102. Why was she there? And then, of course, she kind of saved the day and saved Spencer's life and everything, but why was she already there? Like, that's shady. I mean, maybe she only saved Spencer because Spencer is her daughter, but if it had been another one of the girls who got hit, she would have just let it play out. I don't know. So there's a lot of questions, and that's okay because we still have 10 episodes left. Hopefully when we get that series finale, we're not going to be sitting here in this live chat with all these questions. Now that's going to be frustrating. Do I think all of our questions will be answered throughout the entire series? Absolutely not. Do I think there will still be plot holes? Yes. But I'm hoping some of these current questions from this finale will be answered. Why did Spencer get shot? Asked Bosco. I don't know. I don't know if it was random, like if it was just AD, like, I don't care who I hit, I just want to hit one of the girls, and he hit her, or if he really dislikes her more than everyone else. I don't know. So I don't know. And you have to think, if it was Melissa, why would she be shooting her half sibling or whatever? Like, if she's AD, like, what's wrong with her? And Rin, I think, used to really care about Spencer, so why would it be him? I don't know. Hi, Julie. Thanks for being here. I was saying a little bit earlier that for me, I think 3 different people could be AD: Melissa, Ren, and now I've forgotten. Who's the other person? Oh, Lucas. But to be honest, we could also throw in some other people. I mean, it's confusing. Anyone who doesn't seem to get along with the girls is a suspect, but I don't want to consider people like Paige, or I've had people say, oh my God, it's Mark. Is it Marco? Yeah. No, I mean, please don't let that happen. Like, that would be more crushing, I think, than the CC is A reveal. So I don't know. A lot of people talk about Andrew. He was in some kind of legal trouble, but then I heard he was out of the legal trouble, so I don't know. It would have been fine if Jenna died. I agree with Daniela. I never really been a Jenna fan, and last night would have been a great night for her to just go by. But I agree with why her name's important, who is happy with any long-running character being AD. And at this point, I'm fine with that, and I'm not going to be upset. But if it's like kind of one of these new people, or to me, like Paige is not good enough because she came in late and she's hardly ever around. I'm sorry, Jenna Marshall, I'm not your fan. Yeah. But Sydney, as we're mentioning here again by Caitlin mentioning Sydney, that scares me. I hope they're not trying to make her AD, because why? Like, she's so insignificant. But you know how they are. They're just really weird, because with Nicole, to me, she was one of the more insignificant people on this show, yet they've tried to build quite a storyline around her lately. We haven't even seen her this whole season, of course, because we thought she was dead multiple times, but they like to play around with just really insignificant people. So I really don't know why new characters are coming in 7B, because wow, can we stop? I mean, seriously, 10 more episodes and we bring in more new people? I don't get it. But that is so, so, so cool for Ava, who, I guess she still does videos, but I've seen several of hers before. But how cool is that? That's a dream come true. So good for her. But it's just like, Trisha is asking what I'm expecting of 7B. I mean, I'm hoping it keeps up the momentum and the amazingness of 7A, but they need to start off the first episode by answering a lot of questions, because when you think about it, 10 episodes is not a lot when we're talking about the entire series. And I know that the finale is 2 hours, but there's so many different elements, and they'll never get them all covered, even if they go back. There's no way they can go back into old seasons and try to cover everything. They can cover some, but they can't cover everything with only 10 episodes. But look at all the questions we have from this finale, and I'm hoping those will be answered relatively soon. I am really glad we got the reveal of the secret child, because there was a lot of debate about that. Like, I thought it was said that we were going to find out, and then last night people were saying, Marlene was saying, we weren't going to find out until 7B. So I don't know, because I don't know if that was true, if she was actually saying that, or if people thought she said that. I don't know. So my favorite part of the finale was not really my favorite part, but it was so shocking that it was, and I'm hoping they'll keep that and that it's real, is the shocking Ezria Nicole scene, since they're all in that together, because I never saw that coming, and I really thought she was dead. And I just hope it's not some kind of a trick or a dream or something, because then that's just stupid. They want to do something big, and then they want to take it back and act like it never happened. So, but I'm not complaining at all, because I really did love the episode. It was so entertaining. And yeah, and as far as like Marlene, I see a lot of people saying, well, Marlene said this or Marlene said that, and I just don't put a lot of trust in what she says, because she says a lot of different things. And I know some people think like whatever she says is absolute truth, but she said so many different things that don't come true, or she's just messing with people or trying to throw people off. So I mean, I don't care if she said certain things. Like, if she says there's no way Toby is dead, who knows? I'm sure she said before that Nicole was for sure dead. She's definitely said Maya was never going to be brought into the show again, and we had her being mentioned this season. So it's like, I wish that what she said was the truth, but it's just not half the time. So I don't really put any, I can't, be like, oh my God, Marlene said that, then 3 ships are definitely going to stay together. And that's nothing on any of you guys who believe her, because, you should be able to believe her, especially if she's tweeting this stuff out or saying it in interviews or whatever. So, but I never look at what she says. People tell me what she says, and I'm just like, really? She said that? Okay. Like, she's also said that pigs were flying outside, and I hope no one believes that, So, but another really good question is, Spencer's father. Is Spencer's father her father, the person she knows as her father? I would assume so. Why are names important? So you think that this person is AD? That would make an adult AD? That would be like, I don't know. I don't like that, honestly. I mean, I've always kind of thought an adult was involved, but for me, like, here's another thought. I mean, Mary could be AD. I don't think so, because it seems like AD was there in that scene, and it wasn't Mary, because we saw Mary's face. So yeah, Peter Hastings gets around, but I don't know. I think that I personally am going to keep my hopes low for the AD reveal, even though that's what we've been waiting for since the very beginning of this show. So I know it's huge, but after some of the tricks they've pulled in the past, even having a great episode last night, I am not going to get too tied up into, making theories about who it could be or whatever, because I don't really know what's going on inside her mind and the other writers' minds, and they could literally go anywhere. So I'm just going to be like, I'm really thankful 7A was good. And I'm so thankful this finale was the best one we've seen. And I don't know. I think Peter is Spencer's dad, right? That's what I think. I mean, we already know she has a different mom, so I don't think she has a different dad too, right? But there's kind of been, some hinting around it more infidelity, and Spencer's been questionable, so it's not surprising. We still don't know who killed Jessica. I mean, come on, I hope they let us know this in 7B. I don't know. So anyway, yeah, the dolls in the last scene, they look like chess pieces, says Kitty Cat Girl. And we know who loves chess. Well, I've forgotten. Ren? Does Ren love chess? Because I've forgotten now. Because we haven't seen him forever. Actually, Marin has been off the show, Rachel, forever, and I don't know why. Yeah, I know. See, a lot of people already knew, as Mark is pointing out, there were a lot of spoilers circulating about Toby being dead. So I thought that he would die. Now, we don't know for sure if he died, but he almost died or something. And he's saying Marlene, I guess, sort of mentioned it, which, why? But a lot of people knew that something was going to happen with him. And I was starting to think last night, well, maybe like it's not going to happen because he wasn't in that situation where people were shooting and Jenna was shooting and AD was shooting. I was like, okay. So I thought maybe he was going to run in there and try to save the day and someone shot him. But no, it was really weird. Like, I don't know why that happened. Did he just accidentally have a car wreck with no other cars? Like, I kind of wonder what led up to that. I was wondering if like messed with his truck or whatever. And so like when he tried to drive, he couldn't control it. Like, is there more to that? I just feel like that. Anyway, yes. So Dren says the episode was good. Now you have some real hope for 7B. Also, Marlene said the show will come full circle. So there's a real possibility Mona could be A again. Personally, I don't want Mona to be A. I wouldn't be really upset just because she's been a character on the show forever, but we've already been there. So I don't want them to go there again with the same person being, being A again, because she was already A. I don't know. And I mean, why is she A again? Like, I thought she wanted to help them. Is she just pretending? Like, what is her motivation now? I don't get. I wouldn't understand that. So, yes. So Esme says if Arya killed Charlotte, it would be kind of funny after the Miss Arya, you're a killer, not Ezra's wife. Well, I mean, she killed like Shayna, right? Or Shauna, or however you say that. So she is kind of a killer, I guess. Yes, Relia says, so we saw Toby trying to text Spencer, but then he was like deleting it. But it looked like he was doing that outside his car. I don't think he was texting and driving, right? I mean, honestly, I feel like somebody messed with his truck, but maybe not. Maybe it was just like a freak thing, but it's just weird that no other cars were involved. They looked like they were in the bushes or something, in a tree, right? Ran into a tree. Do I think Allison is pregnant with Emily's eggs? I know a lot of people have been asking that. I really hope not. I hate that storyline. That was one of the massive fails of 6B, the Emily eggs storyline that was kind of there for a minute and then no one talked about again. So I'm really hoping not. Yes, as Emily says, she wants the series finale to be jaw-dropping good, and do we deserve it? I mean, after we've sat through a lot of crazy episodes, a lot of filler episodes, a lot of nonsense, we've been told a lot of lies, we definitely deserve like the greatest finale ever, the greatest AD reveal ever. So Mona's asking, is the Archer storyline dead? I mean, I don't really know, because I think when he was last mentioned last week, they were saying someone was pretending to be him like in Paris. So, I mean, I think he's actually dead. I mean, I don't know, unless they're going to say like someone was buried in there with a mask of his face or something. I don't know. I think it would be very cool if Emerson got married. That would be really cool, because at least, honestly, those are two people that can trust each other, because Emily gets a lot of weird girlfriends and Allie's had very bad luck, obviously, with her dead husband. So at least them together, they both had so many issues, and they know together they're like a really good team, and they're not going to hurt each other, Do I think Jason is behind any of it? Asked Emily. I really hope not. I really like Jason. I don't know what his motivation is unless he knows that. I don't know. I would just really be mad. So Mark thinks that Mona is AD, and I'm really not going to be happy with that. Like, I won't be mad like the Cece reveal, but because at least, she's someone we've known, but I don't understand why they would do that again, like bring her back around. Or maybe they're going to be like, oh my God, she's been A the whole time. Like she never stopped being A and she's just been playing games with everyone. I don't know. Yeah, I like Emerson. Like I definitely think that those two are good together because look at who else. Emily's been with some weird people, some people you can't trust, some psychotic people. I mean, maybe Maya was okay, but she always kind of seemed shady to me. But, Allison was with a psychotic, crazy, psychotic is crazy, but a terrible monster. And she's had just a lot of terrible things happen with her mom being killed and everything. And I know like Emily will always be there for her. And I know she would always be there for Emily. So, I don't know if they're going to make that happen, but I think that would be cool. I think most people would be behind that. And the only other idea, like people would really be behind Emily and Maya. But I personally don't think Maya is coming back, but I don't know. I hope Nicole and Ezra are not getting married because that makes me angry. And if they devote time to that, like on the show, that's going to make me just furious because I don't want to see that. Like, I think he's a terrible person. Oh my God. Ariana says, oh, that's not nice. Okay. I'm not going to say that because some people really like Paige, but I'm not really a fan of Paige, but whatever. There's a lot of people here saying Allison isn't pregnant. So that would be dumb though. Like, won't that be annoying if she lied about that? Because she really made it sound like she was. And why? I mean, she did seem jealous of Paige, but that's going to hurt her relationship with Emily because you can't lie about that. Like, she's going to have to say like in a month or so, you know what? I'm not really pregnant because obviously if she was going to end up having a baby. So you can't really like keep lying about that and get away with it. So I don't know. Matt says, I think we need to think about Mona and Caleb being a team because of the scene where Caleb and Mona prepared each other's coffee, which we have talked about a little bit earlier, but that would be crushing to me if Caleb was involved, especially after the Caleb scene last night. We've already got one person acting like a fool, and that's Ezra. So if Caleb is working with Mona and hooking up with her, like, I'm just going to be so angry, like they can't, that would screw up almost all the ships because like Toby's all messed up. Maybe they're going to say Yvonne is dead, but he's not. So maybe he can be with Spencer. I don't know. But like if we've got Caleb being a villain and with Mona, then there goes Caleb. And then we also have the Ezra with Nicole. So that's a mess. So Wire Names says, Marlene says the question she's looking most forward to answering has not been asked yet. And it has to do with the AD reveal. I don't know, but she's like the Joker or something. Like she's like, she just has all these riddles. Like who knows what that means or if that's relevant or if she's just trying to be, like mysterious. I don't know. So Jacob thinks that Allison may have done that because Marlene likes messing with us. But honestly, like she's had so much drama. Don't do that to her character. Because she's going to look, that's bad. Like to lie to someone who you trust and who really trusts you to pretend to be pregnant. I think that's so wrong. And I would feel really betrayed if I had a friend tell me that and then they were just making it up. I mean, like, no, I don't understand why you're doing this. That's really weird. I know you've had issues, but that's really weird. Yeah, we did see the old man mask on the floor, which I freaking hate the masks, but at least like the last one we saw wasn't super realistic. But that still also scares me about the masks because they can always say Nicole was actually some random wearing a Nicole mask, but she's really dead. And Ezra was some random wearing an Ezra mask because we know that was actually those people. So that's going to make me angry. So we didn't see Sabrina, says Mona, which is cool because I don't like her. But I honestly think that Paige is more annoying, which is crazy, but she's a lot more annoying this season and weird and stalkerish. So anyway, yeah, Eva says it's weird that Mary was singing instead of calling 911. I don't know. She's so weird. I mean, I don't think she wanted Spencer to die, but I still can't trust her. I want to trust her, but I can't because why was she there? Like, why would she? It was like she was teaming up with all those crazies. So I don't know. And I don't know about Bethany. I see a couple people mentioning Bethany, and I really don't know. But I don't want Paige to be AD. Please no. Yeah, Mary's a little messed up. She was singing to her baby, I don't know. Why did she just tell her that now? Why didn't she tell her before? I don't know. Nate says, fine with Mary being Spencer's mom because there have been so many clues and it makes sense. And I agree with you. Gosh, I don't know. I've got to start preparing for this AD reveal, but the thing is, we're not going to get it for a long time, so we can just chill and not worry about it right now, as far as that. And I'm just going to try to enjoy the fact that the finale was so good for, all these months, because we have to wait a lot of months. But yeah, Ariana is asking, would I watch another show from Marlene? Well, I don't want to watch any more murder mysteries from her, but after seeing the promo for that new, is it Famous? What's it called? Famous in Love or Famous? I don't know. That looks really good to me, and I like Bella Thorne, so I'm going to try to watch it. But if they start like killing people or acting weird on there, or like, having like a mystery killer or something, like I'm going to be out, because I don't like what she does with mysteries and playing around with fans and everything. But if it's just like a drama about Hollywood, that's what it looks like young Hollywood, and maybe like there's probably some stuff going on, like I don't know what they get into, but as long as no one's killing people, like I will watch it. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if AD is a man or a woman. I never really thought at this point about them being an adult, and I don't like that, but whatever, because we never really see the adults. I mean, I'm talking about like Arya's dad or Spencer's dad or whatever. That's just lame, I think, So yeah, Ren's coming back, and I just hope it means something. And it seems like they're wanting to do stuff that the fans want, and I think they know that most of the people want Ren to be A, so maybe they'll go there. Jenna Marshall's asked me if I like Dead of Summer. Absolutely, yes. I did the live reaction for the finale last night. I love it so much. And just to let you know quickly, I'll be doing videos on season 2 if it's confirmed, which we can only hope. Allie's baby will have Archer's accent. That's really funny, actually. And Holden is coming back, right? And Pastor Ted, I bet Pastor Ted comes back just to marry Ashley, just to like kind of saying some people are living happily ever after, So I don't know. Famous in Love. Yes, a pop star goes missing before Bella's character gets to Hollywood. Oh no, that kind of sounds like somebody's doing something like I don't know. I didn't know that was going to happen. Do I think Spencer has a twin? I kind of hope not, because I'm over all the different twins. Honestly, with this Spencer reveal, I am really over the secret children, secret siblings, whatever. Like, I hope there's no more secret people or secret relatives or whatever. I mean, I know some people are really hoping for Arya, but I think we've had way too many people who weren't who they thought they were, or they weren't related to who they thought they were, or didn't realize they had a sibling. So I don't know. Yeah, so that's true. I really think Caleb will get married, and Rachel says Pastor Ted is coming back for Caleb's wedding, or he will be the pastor for the wedding. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Yeah, I'm really sick of it, Anders. I'm sick of all of the, like, oh my God, I have another brother. Like, Allie had so many crazy family member drama. We had too much. We've had Cece that no one knew was somebody's sibling, and we've had Mary, the twin that no one knew about. And now we have Spencer, the baby that no one knew was Mary's kid. So it's just like too much, But we need to wrap this up probably in a few minutes. And I know that kind of sucks, but I have a boot camp class that I got to get to in just a little bit, for workout. But anyway, I just want to let you guys know, if you just found me, or if you've been here but you haven't subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. I will have my video tomorrow about, well, actually, you'll want to watch my video tomorrow, because even though you kind of know how I feel about everything, there may or may not be a special guest who I'm pretty upset with. So you might want to see if they have anything to say, or what I'm going to say to them. Maybe you can figure it out. I don't know. But I'll take a couple more minutes to look at your comments. And, oh, hi, Diana. Yeah, thank you so much. One more time, who I think AD is, and I don't really know. It's kind of like a shot in the dark, but I'm thinking it's either Jenna, not Jenna. I don't know what I'm saying here. Lucas, Rin, or Melissa. Okay, yeah, I've heard Bates Motel is good. But anyway, but yeah, I'm just so glad that the show is better. And when will I be back? Okay, so I'm covering Scream Queens season 2, which starts September 20th, I think. So if you watch that, then cool, you can join me for that. If you haven't, please watch. It's a really good show. It's kind of funny, but it's also mysterious. I'm not going to rip up Marlene's photo, but somebody might be joining me who I'm not very happy with, and I'm not sure what's going to happen, but you'll have to wait and see. Hi, Alex. Thank you for being here. Also, How to Get Away with Murder is in its 3rd season, which starts the 24th of September. So, no, the 22nd of September on Thursday. So, it's an excellent show. I know you've missed several episodes if you've never watched, but if you're in the US, it's free on the ABC app, and you won't be sorry if you watch that, because every episode is like a finale. It's really good. But I'll also be doing other things. Thank you, Julie. I like yours too. Thank you. Scream season 2, whenever that comes around, Dead of Summer season 2, Orphan Black. There's like so many different things, but I know the most recent, or the ones coming up soon, are going to be Scream Queen season 2, How to Get Away with Murder season 3. Yes. So yes, Scream Queens, September 20th, and September 22nd is How to Get Away with Murder. So that's going to be a very cool week, and I'm planning on doing live reactions for both premieres. But please follow me on Twitter. That information is in the box below, so that you will know, like, hey, you might forget, like, hey, I have a live chat coming up, because that's a couple of weeks away, and I don't want you to forget. But I probably won't have any videos after tomorrow's for a while. The promo looked awesome for How to Get Away with Murder, just because there's really no shows on right now. So it might be a couple of weeks without, which is weird, but you might not see me for a couple of weeks. But I'll still be doing stuff on Twitter, so follow me there. But I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm so glad we've had this journey together. Don't forget, I do have that new video with something surprising tomorrow. So I will see you then, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye, guys.